Here we are, King Cat Nation, beautiful Franklin County, Virginia, here on Smith Mountain Lake. Should be a great weekend fishing. Look forward to seeing what anglers bring in this weekend. Y'all stay tuned for some more King Cat action.
Welcome to Moneta, Virginia, the final stop of the King Cat Tournament Trail, and home to one of the most scenic freshwater lakes in the country, where big catfish await and champions are crowned. Welcome to Smith Mountain Lake.
Hi, I'm Kevin Tosh, Director of Tourism for Franklin County, Virginia, and we are extremely excited to have the fine folks at the King Cat Tournament Series here on beautiful Smith Mountain Lake in Virginia's Blue Ridge. If you've never been to Smith Mountain Lake, it is an absolutely gorgeous, family-friendly destination. Not only do we have world-class fishing, world-class striper fishing, world-class bass fishing, but also it's a great location to learn about the history of the region, including the Booker T. Washington National Monument. You can also enjoy fine dining, lakefront dining, and some of the biggest pizza slices you've ever seen. So we encourage folks, come out to Smith Mountain Lake, enjoy some time with your family, make us your next family destination.
Smith Mountain Lake, guys. I don't know how we're going to cast in it, but
Chase Potter, David Farley going live. It's going to be an interesting day. Y'all stick around.
It's day one on beautiful Smith Mountain Lake, and anglers are off to the races, with the Carters landing a solid flathead early and securing a weight. But these clear waters are as unforgiving as they are beautiful, with the sun climbing toward its peak. Let's check in with the locals to see how they're adjusting.
I'm Chris Terry. I'm from right here, local Bedford, Virginia. We're targeting flatheads. We're right at about 10 to 20 foot, give or take. We're using bluegill. We got two channel cats. You caught one and I caught one. Basically, this is our first time fishing any kind of trial tournament like the King Cat Tournament, which we're very fortunate that y'all came down here and held it out of Smith Mountain Lake.
I'm David Farley, originally from Pocahontas, Virginia.
Chase Potter, runner at Virginia.
And this is Colton Farley, the little boy. He just turned 8. We're going to do some dragging, cut bait, and hopefully just pick up some channels or some white cats. We're down to trying to figure something out. Tough going right now.
It's challenging. You come out here some days and flatworm out, and you come out here some days and you don't catch nothing.
And to me, it's just something different from striper fishing. It's like a new gig for me.
Best fish out of here, caught on a rod and reel, was 42 and a throw net, throwing for shad. That was very interesting. The lake that y'all are seeing now ain't the same lake in the summer. You can't do anything after summer. There's 400 jet skis, wakeboard boats, 4-foot waves. Past 10 o'clock, you might as well pack it up and leave. Tomorrow's gonna be a completely different show than what you're seeing today.
I'm beginning to think we're gonna have to anchor up somewhere and try to put just a couple channel cats in the boat. It might be all right.
All right, y'all, this week's Catfish 101. Let's talk about cold fronts. We just had our biggest cold front of the year last night, so our anglers need to approach today a little bit different. Some of our anglers today has been out there struggling, but what I highly recommend on these big cold front nights, lock that boat down, get anchored on a good point in the back of the creek, mark you some bait fish, and just sit tight. Sit longer than I normally would. Normally I won't sit an anchor spot but about 30 minutes, but if we've got a big cold front like we did last night, I'll sit for an hour and a half or 2 hours before I ever move. On them cold front days, just sit tight, hang back, wait for one to fold over.
With day one winding down, our anglers make their way to the scales, hoping to turn a slow day into points on the board. With fewer fish brought in than many expected, it was all about patience and precision. One team managed to edge ahead with a strong start, setting the pace going into day two. Team White with 22.81 pounds. The Fountains close behind with 19.18 pounds. and Team Terry with over 16 pounds. We'll be right back.
What's up, King Cat Nation? It is day 2 on Smith Mountain Lake, and here we are. Getting ready to set them up. It's a long, cloudy ride this morning. We got high hopes. We're sitting back in the back of the creek this morning. First thing, we'll start working out deeper. So, woo, here we are. King Cat, baby. Woo!
Beautiful Smith Mountain Lake, morning sunrise. Day 2, King Cat, Doritos and oat milk for breakfast.
We live, baby.
Late start, but we here.
We gotta make it happen today, people. We're down to the nuts and bolts in this bad boy.
Say what's up, Bubba.
What's up, Mama?
Peace signs, go.
Is Daddy?
Yeah, get the net.
All right, where is it? Where's the net? There it is. Does he still want it?
I don't know the deal with that right now, buddy. I really don't.
What if we catch a flathead now?
Huh?
What if we catch a flathead?
We need one. No, we don't need no baby one. We gotta get us a good one. That's all right. That's a start.
Are we keeping him?
Yeah. He's active, isn't he?
We broke the ice. Now it's go time.
Good morning. This is Bill and Cindy White from Northern Alabama fishing this King Cat event on Smith Mountain. Bill's eating his honey bun for breakfast this morning already. He's a little early today compared to yesterday. We were fortunate enough to find enough fish and enough big fish yesterday that out of the 11 boats that are fishing this tournament, we are in first place with 22.8 pounds. We didn't get the camera going this morning. It wasn't quite daylight before we caught our first and only fish so far this morning. He's a good one. If his rest of his body was as big as his head, he'd weigh 15 pounds, but he's, by our scale, a little over 10 pounds. So if in fact he is over 10 pounds, it will be bigger than our big fish yesterday, which was 9.9, I think. And that's big fish of the tournament so far. But there are flatheads in this lake. Personally, it's hard for us to truly target flatheads. More than likely gonna have to set on brush. We've been dragging, and this is an extremely tough lake to drag in. There are forests that come straight up from the bottom of the lake. I can't begin to tell you how many rigs that we have lost between pre-fishing and yesterday. This morning I've probably already tied on at least 4 rigs. It's a 3-fish tournament. Hopefully we can find another couple fish and hopefully some fish with some weight.
Need one decent one, that's all we need. I know if there's fish down there, heck, I feel like it's a matter of time before at least a 2 or 3 pounders down there come in and bite. It's awful. He's begging for 2 or 3 pounders. There he is. I ruined the rod in. He's probably been hooked for 30 minutes. I started reeling and
got him?
Yeah. He's mean.
It's easy in because he might be some break like he's on him. Well, I had to replace him.
Thank you. Help you live. Why don't you stand up and get in the boat? Boat put that thing in here, you done with. It's not a bad one. Don't grab it. Pick him up in the boat.
Oh, don't show him the green monster, Bubba.
You want to mess on? Alright.
All right, y'all, it's about 9:37. Skunk is off this boat. Got a mean one too. See what's in his mouth? A whole brim, so we're gonna let him keep it.
Woo! Woo! We're on the board. Well, that's a wrap. We're gonna reel everything in and put it up. Head to the ramp, 235. See you at the weigh-in.
Let's talk a little bit about clear water fishing. We're up here on a highland reservoir. Water's a whole lot clearer than what we see in the rivers and our southern lakes that we go to. This water up here is super clear. Two ways to approach this water. One, fish real deep, 30, 40, 50 foot deep. The other way is target some of these wind-blown points. Look for the wind to blow up on the points. It'll break that and shadow up a little bit. It'll put some bait fish up on them points. So that's two ways that you can conquer this clear water up in these highland reservoirs. Fish deep or fish up there shallow in that wind-blown point.
You got boats lined up right now.
Everybody, there's not a whole lot of history about this place, you know, because there's never been a national tournament trail. But here in about an hour, somebody's gonna sit on this stage and gonna make national history right here in Franklin County, Virginia, Smith Mountain Lake. Coming up first, we got Captain Mike Mitchell and Rick Sexton. This is the owner of Southern Cats Guide Service down in Alabama, one of the strongest anglers you'll ever see standing on a boat.
That's not bad for one day.
There you go, 20.51.
Let's see where you end up for the day. Good seeing you guys. Thank you so much.
Ronnie Duncan, Frank White, boat number 2.
Let's see if they move
had
up on the board today.
12.17 yesterday.
They got 3. They got 1.
These guys have traveled all over the country with us this year.
386. All right. All right, man. Let's see where you finish up for the day.
16.03. Up next, we got Kenny Brakefield, Jacob Brakefield, one of our North Carolina teams. They had a 3-fish limit yesterday. It has another 3-fish limit today. It's a father-son team. All the time smiling, cutting up, having a good time.
12.10.
Yes.
Get your total for 2 days. See what's going to put you.
20.13. They sitting in 3rd place right now.
3rd place right now. Good seeing you. This is our leaders from yesterday.
Yep, Mr. Bill and Miss Cindy White. They was leading yesterday, still leading right now, matter of fact. They had 22.81 yesterday. This is one of the toughest female anglers you'll ever see. She fishes, it don't matter if it's 10 degrees or 100 degrees. That is a pretty fish.
10.44.
Yeah, that's bigger than yesterday's.
So that's big fish?
That is big fish right there.
Well, that's going to put them in the hot seats.
13.80.
Good job.
That puts them for a total of 36.61.
I tell you what, this little 4-year-old right here is tough as nails. He is cute as a button. I'm glad he brought Connor out because Connor is such a neat young man, such a great little kid, and loves to fish. Bob, what I'd be to do that, be that young again, just to be able to go fishing with Daddy and hang out all day long, be an awesome day, wouldn't it?
Sometimes we don't realize what we have until we don't have it.
All
That's
right,
exactly right.
6.07.
It's going to total you up.
Second place with 22.20.
And this man's actually won an event with us last year at Clarksville, Tennessee. So he's no stranger to the stage.
3.88. Total for 2 days was 9.29.
Up next, we got Anthony Brown, Leslie Fisher. You never know what Anthony Brown's got. Ooh, that's a nice fish.
Yeah.
Man, if you could add 3 of them.
9.51.
Dang it, boy. We got Captain John Renner, Bill Zinn, Marty Bentley.
They got 3 today.
You get to carry that trophy right there to Benson and Dowski from G3 Ohio Series. Man, that's pretty special that y'all team of the year and the club of the year. And these rascals here pull your leg a little bit too now. You never know what these guys do.
So they need 1744. If anybody can figure out a lake, it's these guys. You never know.
They probably got a carp or something. There's no telling it.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, we done figured Lonnie out. If Lonnie's smiling, he
All right, let's see what our total is. Ooh, it was close.
6.11.
Oh, it was closer than what we all thought, wasn't it?
Oh, that was so close.
That was close.
Yeah. Third place today, Mr. Christopher and Connor Terry with 22.20, receiving a check for $900. Second place, they definitely ain't no strangers to the stage. Donnie and Lonnie Fountain with 35.29, receiving a check for $2,000. All right, y'all, here we go. The one we've been waiting on. First place here at Smith Mountain, Franklin County, Virginia. Bill and Cindy White with 36.61, receiving a check for $3,400 and another check for Big Fish for $1,000. Definitely one of our favorite catfishing couples. Thank y'all so much for supporting us. This win right here means a lot to us as well as it does y'all. I know that. But thank y'all so much for supporting us. And that's going to wrap us up here at Smith Mountain. And y'all remember, we're just getting started.